Welcome to Judge of Ghana TV. Akwa Baba, Judge of Ghana TV. So,
anybody in this country, or your MPP or your MDC ni sabri, no way this car, get them arrested immediately. Mr. President, forget about the noise. Forget about the noise. One must obey kwasasano, mumrim obi obedi kwasasano, mumrim. Let them know. Let them know, sir, Mr. President, you are in charge.
Yeah. You don't have 3 months. You don't have 4 months. You don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people. So you see how why now, party near Musion count over free one movement. Free one when I stand with one when he why
Wontumi, investigations into the life of Wontumi didn't start today. You remember in 2010, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources then, the Honorable Inus Afuseni, calls to go into the activities of Wontumi. I am also reliably informed that within that same period, the national security was already engaging with Interpol regarding his illegal activities or alleged illegal activities when it comes to this car, what do you call it, the car stealing syndicate that has been a border even for the United States of America, amongst many African countries. So he was a subject of interest. In the midst of that, when the state apparatus seemed to be closing in on him, we are told that he found it convenient then to simply go pick up a party card and subsequently contest for regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. At that material moment, going after him would have simply meant going after an MPP person that would have brought out the entire MPP machinery to support him get away with many of these ones. But my information also is that the national security didn't go to sleep. Even under His Excellency President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, remember, the Honorable Abu Jinapo had cause to issue a similar directive banning the activities of Akonto mining in the Tano Nimri forest, largely because of questions around the personality Wontumi. Today, a new government has come into office, and in tandem with our commitment to probity and accountability and the fact that people must be held to account, the national security has activated its investigations into the activities of Wontumi. But largely because our politics has become so porous for the likes of him to penetrate. Now, we are all now talking about the political exposed nature of particular investigation to the detriment of the germane issues that as a responsible society, we should actually be looking at.
And I know Ebeche Unyamia Sem na Sema Ebenya Sem no Mahama chapter 8, verse number 16. A Tifia Sem na watch say Akakaben Sem Echi Amanihunu. Verse 1.
God have mercy upon
us. What's in Onipa bi tena ase ane afra no Wontumi the destroyer. Abrantie di tumi hye ne nsa efuntum asase esese ensuo afamu agudie nyina. Verse 2. Na hwe enam agudie abrantie sisa firi wo man agapade yi munti na onfa man mu nipa bi anya hwe na so nyakonya betena kasafidie so a ensampotoye na woka ede kire oman no empo wo kire mu oman no ti asese eye oman panyini dada wa betena so krompo no owo sika esene no. Verse number 4 wose odi oman no kwa ahohiahiam enam nsuo na wo se ninti na oman no enya nsuo no oman no esi apini yie. Verse 5 na hwe sa na awurade nyankopon asiesie agenkwa bi se omra meje oman no mfiri wo na ahohiahiam. Agenkwa ni din ne Kwame Dramani Mahama. Nokre ebra wo beduru ye no wo kira brantie yi kan na chimpre enia no kon ne den so afa na japade nyina. Na no kre o sizi ne machines a no de fa o manager pade no esan che no e de no koto afiase. Verse number 6. Esu a Wontumi the destroyer esu ye ne say Adam nya Ghana ni ana. Se say de we wini pa nya Ghana ni bie mu ana. Mama Adam nya Ghana ni bie mu ana. MPP fo munti ana mama ye mi say.
Ewra Mahama.
Chairman Wontumi is hot down in very hot water, can't hide. No expiry on crime. It's still the story's worse than we all thought. Investigations running deep. Since it's 2010, can't escape it. Can this sing? We're rising up. We're rising up, standing strong. No more hiding in numbers. No every right. No there's a wrong. Just us, we'll feel the battle. Ooh, the law's hands grip them tight. No more party politics shield. All the people in Ghana unite, fighting against every criminal in DC and MPP too. Bringing justice, no more games, but rising up, standing strong. No more hiding in the shadows. Every right, there's a wrong. Justice calls the field for battle. It's time to make a stand, clear the lands and the waters. Together we are stronger. Crime will face the honor. Rising up, standing strong. No more hiding in the shadows. Every right, every right. Oh, justice calls. Feel the battle.
To recover from what I saw. If I were to be him, by now I'll be shaking, I'll be trembling. So it's not easy, I'm sure he has been there from 4 p.m. 4 p.m. He was abused, he was hit on the left hand when he was making a call in his car. I saw all of it. And
Can you give me a vivid account of what exactly happened?
okay, so I was on grounds as at 2:30 p.m. waiting for his arrival. Then we spotted him in a grey Corvette. We were not able to identify because yesterday he was in a Benz and today he was in a Corvette. So we didn't see him, and then someone alerted us that Chairman Wontumi has arrived. So we went closer to him and we talked to him, and he got down. And then we were sacked by some officers at the premises that today the media to be on ground. So we were sacked outside and we waited for him at the other entrance of the CIA. And after interrogation, he was coming out, and when he came out, a first car slided into his lane and then parked in front of his car. So he slowed down and waited, and another car came to base at the back. And then a third car also sandwiched him on the left-hand side. So he was stuck from all angles. He couldn't move. And then from there, the car was opened and men came with guns. And I was like, no, this is an arrest. So we took our cameras. They were about to video as media personals, and we were forced to delete the videos we had. I had like 4 videos of the arrest, but
Had 4 exclusive videos.
yes.
But you were active in it.
Yes, I was active.
Was me alone when he was arrested?
Chairman Wontumi was with his lawyer. Removed his lawyer from the car and then placed him in a Navara car.
When you say they removed him, what do you mean?
They grabbed him out of the car. They grabbed him out of the car against his own will, so like removed.
Okay, so he was sort of forced to go into the other.
Forced, and then they were forced not to make any calls. So Yes, that is how I can transfer.
You said you are traumatized.
Yeah, I'm traumatized because having such an experience, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You see, the guns and then the aggressiveness that occurred at that place.
Thank you, sir.
That he was hit on the left arm by. You mentioned that he was hit on the left arm. Who did you spot? Who did that?
No. I can't identify. I didn't identify. You see, they were in masks. They are still in masks, so I didn't identify the person up to date. Yes.
Talking to
Oh, you're welcome.
Taken to hospital for medical. We have given us. They preferred some allegations against him. He responded to them. We haven't finished with interrogation, so we'll come back to continue. Hopefully tomorrow, if his condition improves. Otherwise, he will stay there until that the doctors discharge him, and then he will come back to continue the interrogation. Nevertheless, we have also received this afternoon a writ of summons from EXIM Bank, and we are going on to the pleading, and I'm very hopeful that we'll be able to mount a defense of the writ. When we are in court, we will indicate that to the court that this we consider a civil matter, for which reason EXIM Bank has issued a writ of summons to us, which we are also responding. So this one is criminal investigation. I am sure and confident that we will be able to also summon a defense.
Finally, what's the charges that were preferred against you?
The laid charges of yes, the laid charges of the relationship between himself and EXIM Bank and supposed
Jomama, Ubu, ha, Umau, Jomama, Umana, Umachina, Ubu, Jomama, Ubu, ha, Umau, Jomama, Umana, Umachina, Ubu.
Yeah, but have full them. Now, believe me, your organized boys are, yeah, but and you may. The Chama Wontumi, oh man, you didn't know, and the best baby. Yes, and let my organized boys are, and your Boku boys, Wanga boys, and now Kusasi boys, I have at the next day, about 4 o'clock, they're paying for back. That's all man, you Chama Wontumi, and have also appointed for your home. And you are unfamiliar, they are not less. Your back, your bunny, prove him. Say you're 2 of them forget it, and you're sick, I am forget it. Your betcha, I'm among us, and Mama and Abanity.
A few moments later.
Nti no mesre Ghana for much sre mampeni masre the ministers SMPN for Ghana pen for nyina se aso meka ye no mesre mo mbudu dwe e po ma cho se enya sa ne pese me kire me ni boys bi oba bia me ankasa me na bakonya boys se me de ba handle bi me ni bia asem to pa o mampeni ne betima boa me na o mampeni na se betima ka se me for boys a me ko ma for asem to ma police for ne be boa me na SDH for na mo ọman mu na beboa me ente nkwala me ni obi a me ko fa na free baby ba ese bufuo ba ye no kasa bi ba ya antwe yi me am wo se don e we me kai no bufuo nti me kasa man kasa yi nti me gina akonya wo so mapa o mampani a chew apa Ghana fo nyina chew apa ministers apa police for national security impedifo nyina me pa mi na chew sa sama me kai no mo ba ne me mo makola ne me mo bi bia ne mo fa che me na ebi ntua so bi na sa me san koye biemu a na se bopae na me yeye enti na me baba pacho me pa Ghana for atwa.
Yeah, but we shouldn't be dealing with. Who is he? He's a chairman of the MPP.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Wontumi.
A strong businessman.
I was in Brentford College with Wontumi, and I'm very surprised that yesterday he feigned sickness. It is becoming one too many.
No, but he's sick.
This is modus operandi. The last time he was invited to Manshia Palace, he feigned the same sickness.
What do you mean by he fainted?
Oh, he wasn't sick. He went and got some Photoshop people to snap a picture where he was lying on the bed and threw it into the system that he was sick. Only yesterday, he was on radio speaking loudly on top of his voice. Ghana for Musorio, Ghana for Musorio. Didn't you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
What
has that got to do
this man drove by himself to the headquarters of EOCO. No. What's the name? CID. And was driving back. All of a sudden, arrested EOCO. This man is sick.
I don't
and
know.
EOCO too must be very serious.
You mean Chairman Wontumi can't get sick?
How can he be sick all of a sudden? The governor
of where?
Wontumi, you are not sick. Wontumi, whatever you are, and again, this medical doctor who is saying this morning, Wontumi is sick. I want to see the report. And EOCO too, they must treat the people of this country with respect. That all of a sudden, because I listened to the lawyer carefully, Appiah-Kubi.
Are you saying the lawyer is lying? Because the lawyer says that Chairman Wontumi, is unwell.
I listened.
Is sick.
I look at the chronology of events. I listened to the lawyer on the different network, telling everyone that yes, Wontumi, they applied for bail at EOCO yesterday night, and Wontumi was granted the bail, but the bail conditions, there was no way Wontumi could have met it in the evening. So what should I do? Let me face I'm sick. If I'm sick, where would you take me to? Is it a hospital? You go to a first-class hospital, go and lie there and rest under air condition. Hasn't he beaten the system? And when he was asked, the lawyer was asked, so when do you hope he will reappear at EOCO? He said that one, unless the doctor declares that he's fit. When is that particular doctor going to declare that Wontumi is fit?
So,
he could be there for the next 5 years.
Are you saying these are gimmicks?
Gimmicks, I'm telling you, I know him very well. Antwi Boasiako. We used to call him Benghazi. His nickname was never Wontumi. The original name was Benghazi. You know those days, Benghazi in Libya. He was that type. Everything was struggle.
Where? In Prempeh.
Prempeh College was called Benghazi. Then later he metamorphosed into Wontumi. The meaning of Wontumi is you can't. We can't arrest you. You have been arrested. Say you are sick. He's a coward. He's a coward. You see, we must be serious as a country if we want to develop. The issue of Galamsey, Professor Sampede did some research. And Professor Sampede is the head of KNUST Department of Pathology. He cried, knowing what he knows, that as a result of the effects of Galamsey, women were having even their menstrual cycle shortened. They were giving birth to kids with 3 eyes, 4 eyes, and the perpetrator, he said, we must trivialize this matter. It cannot be. It cannot be. Look, he must be made to face the laws of the land, irrespective of his status.
Oh, Chairman Wontumi's high. Oh, it's no lie. In very hot water, can't seem to deny. Crime never expire, all they linger by. It's a tale worse than we thought. It's out of sight. Investigations running deep 2025. From the lines, these schemes of theirs that we feel alive. Long arm of the Lord is dripping tide. No more hiding behind the party line. Hope you see clear, hope you feel near. All the waters and land say I'm standing here. In this fight against crime, we got no fear. Bring them all to justice and crystal clear. Want me can't escape, the truth is revealed. God is watching now, the fate is sealed. Politicians from both sides, let's not conceal. It's about time we make them all feel the hill. Plain of the corruption, they're walking a tight line. But we're standing tall, they can't cross this line. We unite as one, no longer deceived. Digging deeper now, it's time to bleed. Hope you see clear, hope you feel near. Waters and land say I'm standing clear. In this fight against crime, we got no fear. Bring them all to justice and crystal clear. Let's stop hiding criminals under political guise. From the NDC to MPP will rise. In unity we stand and we'll break those lines. Together we'll shine on the most side. Hope you see clear, hope you feel near. against crime, we got no fear. Bring them all to justice, be crystal clear.
MPP for near Ankasa, via NDC, the data, Nemum, Adi America, my disappointed here, MPP for near Ankasa. And then I read 2 videos, Alex Tete, and the former chairman. You know, say, assemble a party, and you one. Na fei na your personal problems are your work. A day better bunting a divided party na why because send this be winning a unity. Your parliament. Maybe honorable at 2 force in court. NDC for no bobo red. Now my boycott to parliament. Court to be and sound I don't know what has become of us. So we MPP ni power be a obi pentino. Obi ehu basema ni jubilate. Emwaye sema corner anas see a man 18 million next to swampa and kura na MPP for mom money thumbs up. Meanwhile, I defended MPP. What you say? And they won't me asema ba. O share party for Alex Tete me bu afunu ankasa. Ko odi machi obi afi say nia oye no meka ho. Enye enyoma bi a ebe boa party. Mumma ekuru yembra party solidarity. Enyina so aye bone so. Can you believe say obi bisam say adentina me anti-corruption crusader na honorable Acheampong me de me dan akoma ni bail enkyere say bia NDC.
Go back. We want them. Go back. We want them.
Because me, yes, Kabi was discussing Goma. Oh, you have money than him? Of course. I have money more than him. Ibrahim. Oh, now on to me, that's what was discussing Kwame. Okay. Maybe Kwame, Mrs. Wacho, and you know. Well, you know. Can I share by what they Kwame. Me, yes, catch it, you know. I do. What I said, you know. Now, no one can say, when you say me a captain. Ibrahim, you say me a captain. I have been a captain since over 20 something years. I mean, no, Kasa Ye. Uti, the small economics are.
Na mo de nipa ahye mu fitianra nipa ne yare munyi no kura ne ya fa na adroma no mo se da
Yes, you 50 million.
na 50 billion na ka no e 500 billion o na 500 ya ti nyina ne MPC ye to mo nyina ye benya sika no MPC ye to wo mo a ye benya sika no Wontumi ne na busua pani ye to no a obenya sika no eji John Mahama ni nua Ibrahim omukwa na wo sika no what you say? It is a year I go to John Mahama, and then in Ibrahim said, one first says Canamra, near to me, would to me. Aside that, you know, yeah, to dear your toy and to me, says Cano. I was saying, Nakoso, the bet my and he said, you're sitting for me because you can't hear me, Omanako do more. What you say? The bet my
chairman Wontumi, lawyer Andy Appiah-Kubi, lawyer. We've heard from Baumia, we've heard from Alexander Finyo Markin. They said they went to NIB, but client is not there. Where is he?
See, there is a way of doing everything. If you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is, what is the time? This is 8 o'clock. But we've gotten public officers still stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been is seen by the public officers. We've done dutifully our job to do. We've done this. We encountered some difficulty, which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we'll have a fresh slate to operate. We will work towards the results. I beg you, all of you, I will stay out of the politics and the theater, and I'll do the work within the law. I thank you very much for your support.
Just one question. Do you know the whereabouts of your client?
Why not?
Where is he?
We had brought him to meet with Vice President, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting, to pass through the crowd, to get Vice President, see him and talk to him. So we had to take him, and I told you that his condition of health requires attention. So he is receiving attention. He is wholly good, he is wholly healthy, and there's nothing to worry about in respect of his health.
Secure the bail now?
We have been able to provide the sureties. That one I can assure you. And I'm very grateful to Honorable Bryan Acheampong, who has supported me to file the documents. He has brought his documents to which goes over and above the value of money that is required. So I thank him very much.
So that means your client is going home tonight?
Oh, well, obviously no.
So when?
I told you that we encountered a challenge that needs to be addressed before we can go forward. In fact, they had agreed to do the inspection tonight. So all the officers are there. But the challenge that I faced is legal. We can't do it because, but I'm grateful to them. They agreed to wait for us to bring the documents for them to go inspect the properties. But we have a legal challenge. Unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So we will deal with it on Monday. I say it is application that was not filed by my good self, but that prohibits us.
Is that what you're holding?
That is what I'm holding.
Specifically, what is it about?
I'm not showing you.
So hopefully by Monday, your client will be free.
Hopefully by Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we'll proceed to complete what we are doing.
I get that becomes a conditionality then, that if this application is withdrawn, your client gets to go home.
Pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiations. Otherwise, we need to wait, and this application is taken, and the results come before we can also come in. Because independency of this application, none of us can perform. But at least we have the agreement that we are ready to end. So but for this application, we would have ended today. Unfortunately, our hands are tied.
Lawyer, thank you very much. We just heard the lawyer for Chairman Wontumi, who was just told.
The bill that was set, which we have gone over, we know this, they are even, so it's not unreasonable for a 50 million bill to be set, and depending on what is being investigated. But the question was, why didn't the lawyers of Wontumi go to court to vary it? Because that is what the legal procedure is, right? That if the exercises their discretion bail, that if you want to address it, because often they might negotiate and say, oh no, maybe it's too high and you get. But it looks like they were unwilling to reduce it. So from Tuesday, I think, when he was arrested, I mean, they could have gone to court that way. But from what has happened with Andy Appiah-Kubi and what Gary Nwaku went to do, it seems like there's a conflict on who exactly is representing Wontumi. And that is what has complicated the matter. So maybe I'm just speculating here, but from Andy Appiah-Kubi, he was trying to meet the bail conditions. That was the strategy. that they felt confident that they meet the bill conditions. And he thought that, as at yesterday night, that could have been addressed. Then there's other legal representation from the party who thought that it is outrageous and they want to challenge it. But they waited. So somehow this conflict internally within the group seemed to have prolonged the process.
The difference Wontumi means strong. Now problem wrong Wontumi. Wontumi, mama, some me no me jira. Yeah. For so that for do it. Now when some what me say, me buy a year and a juma ye we will push Ubatimia pushing Wontumi. Now even illegal legal, what is the difference? The difference is a document.
Yeah.
The difference Wontumi means strong. Now problem wrong Wontumi. Wontumi, ma, some me jira. Yeah. For so that for do it. Now when some me what me say, me buy a year and a juma ye we will push Ubatimia pushing Wontumi. Now even legal, what's the difference? The difference is a document.
Yeah.
The difference Wontumi means strong. Problem wrong Wontumi. Wontumi, mama, some me me jira. Yeah. For so that for do it. Now when some me what me say, me buy a year and a juma ye we will push Ubatimia pushing. Now even illegal legal, what's the difference? The difference is a document.
Yeah.
Kumasi here, I have about 100 houses. You go to others. There's some place I have built about 69 houses and my houses. You can see. Where are them? It's not about boasting here and there. Where are them? Where is the identity? Where can they see them? Anything they have, I have more. I'm the governor of the Ashanti. I have more. That is why they say Ashantis are proud. Ashantis are proud because everybody, if you can see a watchman, he will do the watchman to build and say, this is my house. So go to the whole district and look for their houses. This is how Ashanti make us proud. The Ashanti, he can be a mate or driver. He want to do something to live here and say, even if it is Atakwame, he will say, this is, Atakwame is a madhouse. He said, this is my property. Kumasi here, I have about 100 houses. You go to others. There's some place I have built about 69 houses and my houses. You can see. Where are them? It's not about boasting here and there. Where are them? Where is the identity? Where can they see them? Anything they have, I have more. I'm the governor of the Ashanti. That is.
I'm Pampani Lucy.
Na me, I can't say Ghana ni yini na echiche. We wished Kebere ne power and the army. Na obiya wadene nsa abo aban sikem.
Me ba hono na me ba hu wa ko de.
Obiya.
Ese me na me
wadene nsa abo aban sikem. Obiya. Wafa aban ejapade. Papa Jo Mahamei. You don't have 3 months. You don't have 4 months. You don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people.
Wontumi is hot, can you see? In very hot water, exposed to the plea. Nothing can save him, can't run or hide. The law's gripping tight, escape denied. The clock's ticking hard, it's 2025. Criminal investigations keep staying alive. There's no expiry on crime, oh no. The story's worse than we thought. It's a show. Ghana's rising up. All the lands unite. Time to reach justice. Let's fight for the right. Wontumi justice, nothing left to lose. There's no expiry on crime, oh no. The story whispers then we got. It's a show. Rising up, all the lands unite. Time to bring justice. Let's fight for the right. Stop hiding the truth, let's shine the light. Bring all the criminals out from the night. Unity's our strength, together we'll last. Time for real change, let's break from the past. No expiry on crime, oh no. So we'll reach and we